Hi, welcome back. I haven't been on here in a really long time, but nobody really cares, so we're gonna hop straight into it. We're doing some Am I the Asshole while I do my makeup, and we're just gonna hang out. Welcome. Story times with Yaya Ho. Anyways, so story. So the title of this one is Am I the Asshole for Eating in the Car when my boyfriend can't? I'm gonna let you know right now, hell nah, cause I'm sneaking all them french fries. And I wish somebody would tell me no french fries. I'm eating the damn french fries and you can kiss my ass if you don't like it. Now we're gonna read it and see what's going on. So, am I the asshole for eating in the car after my boyfriend, 31-year-old male, and I, 36-year-old female, get food? This happened a few times now. We'll pick up food while we're driving somewhere, usually because we're hungry but not starving and can wait until we get to our destination to properly eat. My boyfriend is usually the one driving, so it's harder for him to eat while driving. I often take a bite of two of whatever I ordered to tide me over until we get home. This has annoyed him in the past, but today he completely blew up at me. Oh, we would have had a issue. Because what's the issue? You really want to, what's the purpose? Is it that bad that I'm eating my food? And can you not eat your food too? Is this not a skills issue? And can you not simply take it out of the bag and drive at the same time? Because I'm not seeing the issue here. Maybe it'll be revealed later in the story. But as for right now, I'm going to go with not the asshole. Because I wish a motherfucker would tell me that I'm the asshole for eating some damn food in the car. I had ordered a sandwich and ended up eating about half of it because I was absolutely starving. and starting to feel sick from being so hungry. My boyfriend knew this, but he still snapped at me, saying I was rude and that it was crazy that I couldn't wait till we got home so we could eat together. So is it that crazy? Is that not absolutely insane that you are this pressed so that we can sit and look up in each other's faces while we're eating a Subway sandwich? Please, especially if you knew I was feeling sick, you would have got some words out of me. I might be the asshole in all of these damn stories, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to switch from giving my opinion, because what is the issue? Look, we would have had an issue, and I would not be the one to de-escalate it. I'm so sorry. Because what do you mean I'm rude? I'm gonna finish reading it, and then I'm gonna try to give a unbiased opinion. But as of right now, that's feel like some bullshit, because what do you mean? Are you really this pressed to watch me eat the damn Subway sandwich in your face? So much that you are saying that I'm an asshole for eating in the car? Half the sandwich? Can you imagine that? Wait. Can we take a quick pause? Imagine, this you over here. You eating your goddamn cold cut sandwich. I just told this mother that I feel sick and I'm hungry. And I start eating my damn sandwich. And this nigga over here foaming at the mouth because I'm eating my sandwich after I told you that I feel sick. We would have had an issue. I probably would have left your ass and told you to take me right the fuck back up to Subway. What's the other one? Mike's. Drop me off at Jersey Mike's. Because I bet Jersey Mike wouldn't have no damn issue about me eating no sandwich in the car because I feel sick. You would have definitely had me messed up, honey. This why. I would say this why I ain't got no man, but I do got a man. But shit. Maybe not for long way. This make me, if this is even a question, shit. Maybe. Oh, hell. Anyways. I didn't take that well and snap back. So what if he would have got a piece of word on my mouth? I told him it was ridiculous for him to expect me to sit there feeling uncomfortable and hungry when I could have easily made myself feel better. Hello, somebody? And eaten something right then and there. As you did. Good job, sister. Somebody. If the situation was reversed and I was driving. Oh, wait, where was I? If the situation were reversed and I was driving, I would fully expect him to eat his sandwich if he was hungry. And I think that's what it boils down to. And that's what be pissing me off when people expect you to make yourself uncomfortable just to appease their weird ass, controlling ass ways. But I would never do that to you. If you told me, dang baby, I'm hungry, I'm finna throw up in here if I don't eat this sandwich. Or even if you're not finna throw up, if you're hungry, you're not driving, you have ample time. Bro, eat. Yes, eat. Please eat. And I wish, I ain't gonna lie, OP, I think you're not tripping, sister. He seems to think that this is some kind of moral failure on my part. While I think he's being completely unreasonable for expecting me to wait till I'm genuinely hungry. I think so too. And you know what the crazy part is? So he's driving, he can't eat then and there. But if he's really that damn hungry, guess what he could do? Pull over, find a parking spot, eat his damn self. If it's really that pressing, he could have ate too. But no, you want to wait till we get home so you can sit up in my face and look at me eat this sandwich? All right. We both think that the other person is being selfish, and I know this is a stupid, hangry fight, but am I the asshole? So I'm gonna go with no. And she has some edits for clarification, so maybe this will give us more context. But after reading this initial part of it, honey, you ain't the asshole, and he petty as hell for even expecting anything different. But if y'all disagree, let me know in the comments. But let's read these edits for clarification to see if they give us some more information. So, edits for clarification. We're 10 minutes from home, but had been driving, doing errands, hungry for about an hour. We both got cold sandwiches that were separately bagged and nothing else. What's going on with my pencil? We both got cold sandwiches that were separately bagged and nothing else. I am on medication that makes me nauseous if I wait too long to eat. My partner is aware of this. I always offer to help him eat if he's hungry. I always offer to drive. He just prefers to. I ain't gonna lie, this is looking like a skills issue because my man ain't never had no damn issue pulling a fry out of the bag and eating his damn self if he's so pressed. Excuse me. I got me foaming at them. Now you got me pressed. You got me mad. Hell, I ain't even in the damn story. But now you got me genuinely pissed the fuck off because what are we talking about? But like I said earlier, I want to give an unbiased opinion. Thus far, I have been very biased, and I ain't perfect. So let me try to at least play devil's advocate and see things from the other side. So to some people, eating together. Yeah, go ahead, man. Oh, God. To some people, eating together is a really big deal. Not every meal that my family shares is going to be at the table together type beat. That's not necessarily how I was raised or how I conduct my relationship. But if that's supposed to be some sacred, shared space that we dedicate towards each other, to spend time with each other, I could see why, what's going on. Eat together, we always eat together. I thought that was something that we mutually agreed upon. Fair, devil's advocate. I could see, and just because, and that's the thing, seeing something from the other person's point of view, that does not mean that you have to agree with that shit. It's just about seeing where they could be coming from. Because relationships are about compromise. And every value that you have is not going to be a shared value for your partner. And it doesn't feel good for something, if just because something doesn't make sense to you personally, for you to use that to disregard your partner. So at the end of the day, I think it is going to have to be a conversation about what are our morals and what is our life going to look like. Because that, you're saying that you want to go home so that we can eat together and spend this time together. Sure. Not sure. So we can eat together and spend this time together. Beautiful. Love that. But what is the core of it? Not care for the other person? And if it's something easy, ain't nothing really wrong with me, I could wait. Fine, no problem. Go ahead. Let's wait till we get home. I would be willing to make that sacrifice for my partner. But if I'm genuinely telling you, yo, bro, I feel sick, I'm about to barf in this motherfucker, and you tell me, and you still hold it up to that same kind of standard, and you're not willing to compromise with me, I feel like that's where the breakdown is. But in relationships, it's always going to take some compromise. But that's my take. We got some way through the eye. I think I'm going to make this maybe a compilation video. I'm probably going to cut it, make this one compilation video, because I want them to be around 20-30 minutes long. Give y'all motherfuckers something to watch. So I'm going to come back. We'll look at another Am I the Asshole story. And maybe we'll just read them till we finish my makeup. See you guys in a second with a new story. So I'm just cleaning up my eye so that I can go back in and do the rest of, start on my face makeup. But I found one about lottery winnings. And the title of it is, Am I the Asshole for Not Giving My Parents Half of My Lottery Winnings? Honey, how much we talking? You mama. But how much we talking? Half is kind of crazy. Who came up with this half thing? I ain't gonna lie, you don't have to take care of your people. But half is kind of crazy. Oh, I might be the asshole on this one. Let's see. Context. Oh, shit, it's like Europe. Euros. There we go. Stop it, Deuce, please. Get out of here, man. So for context, I won approximately 4 million euros. Let's Google real quick and see how much 4 million euros is. Let's see. 4. Okay, so 4 million euros is approximately 4,600. So 4 million euros is approximately 4,650,000 US dollars. Okay, so now we got a little bit more context for my USA people. Let's go ahead back. If I ain't lose this shit. Oh, take me through that. Is diversified into several index funds. I was planning on giving them 75,000 euros as a thank you, but when I mentioned that as a counter offer, they got mad and started calling me selfish. Bro, see, that's another thing. Like, you better die 750,000 euros and good, because I could have had nothing. I could have just been your broke ass daughter, and then what? We all would have been broke. Obviously, because you ain't win. I ain't see you playing the lottery. Hello, somebody. But yeah, I would have, like, okay, at the end of the day, it's their money. It's your kids' money. So we ain't got no room to be judging, and you be grateful for whatever's given to you. Because I don't believe that it's the job to take care of the parent. Kudos to you if you do. But I don't believe that it's your job to necessarily take care of your kid, take care of your parents. I personally be my mama. If my mama need anything, I got her. But also, yeah, she ain't no room to be trying to call me selfish. Should I try to give her 750,000 out of the winnings? She better take that shit, or I'm gonna take it back. I take it right back. Yes, I will. Hello. So I'm 19, and my parents are 49 million and 47 million. I bet that's got a lot to do with it, because you're still young. And I feel like at 19, your parents still see you as a child, as a kid. You're not ready to really have that conversation that you are a grown-up. And yeah, they're not entitled the way that they may have been if you were a minor. If you they probably wouldn't even know the amount that you got. Okay, hello, somebody. Without going into too much detail and making this longer than necessary, I only waited around a week before I told my parents. They were as excited, and so was I. And all was going fine until they started talking about the money as if we would have had an issue. Because who won the lottery, honey? Not you. I won the lottery. I did. Maybe that's why I ain't won yet. They started the money as it was theirs. They were talking about retiring, going on. Oh, honey, that was for the kickback. They said, thank you, Lord. Oh. Put on your daddy. Put them boots back on. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, though. And that's why it's kind of conflicted, because it's like, yes, I personally would help my mama out. Hell yeah. If I could retire mama right now while still taking care of my current family. Really crazy. I didn't mean it like that. Hold on. Redo. Not that I'll have another family in the future. Bro, you get what I mean? Like my family building right now. Nah, hell nah. Let me swear, Austin. Austin, I love you, baby. It's me and you forever. But if I can take care of my kids, take care of myself, make sure that they're set up. Let's start the generational thing. Let's start passing it down how it's supposed to be, instead of always having a rich back. Cause your mama and your pappy ain't got shit going on. And let's start pouring into the kids, okay? So if I have money to do that, and I can still reach back and help my mama retire, then glory to God, okay? God is God. It's not a guarantee, you know? And it's not them to be talking about the money as if it is theirs, when no, it's not. That's not the world working. I don't even know as a parent why you would set yourself up for such a failure. They must have thought you was pussy. That's what it was. Honey, let me read the story. I'm sorry. They were talking about going on holiday, buying a boat, a new car, traveling the world, etc. I asked them how much they expected to have. Stone cold face, they said half. I understand that giving half and having 2 million is already enough, but why should they be entitled to that? I know they're my parents and we have a great relationship. To me, $75,000 seems like that's enough, as they already have their own savings and a paid off mortgage. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's definitely more than fair. Let's make sure that they're set up into their later life. And that's pretty much all you can ask for, huh? That's all I would expect. I am a mother. I'm a mother of two. And I wouldn't sit up in my kid's face expecting stone face asking for half winnings. I would them to, break me something off. Your mama taking care of you. But at the end of the day, that's your money. And whatever you do give me, I'm going to be grateful for it. But I'm not going to sit up here and plan out your money. That's actually really insane. To plan out some money that ain't yours. Your name wasn't nowhere on that damn paper. Nowhere say mammy and pappy. But you over here planning out the entire, nah. I would have had an issue with that more so of me personally being hesitant to break bread with my parents. Yeah, don't plan out my paycheck. So, am I the asshole for refusing to give my parents half of my winnings? Let's talk about it. I kind of already gave my thoughts now. I'm going with not the asshole. Sorry. Nobody's the asshole today. I'm with getting a pass today. Okay? Everybody in the club getting a pass. I guess I should probably I think I'm gonna bring that. That looks a lot more better. Do something. What you doing, baby? What's your brother doing? Messing in your sister's stuff. I know. So I guess it's time to go on to the next story. And I think I'm really just kind of gonna post these and fuck with them, y'all. Fuck. I don't really get much time to just usually sit down and film it. But you know what I'm saying? It's nice to actually just down and do something cool, do fun. It's taking over my life. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. So read another one. Am I the asshole for refusing to meet or talk to my father's new girlfriend? That ain't my mama. What I need to meet her for? Nah, probably. We'll read the story, of course, and see what's going on. But come on, let your daddy have a life, honey. He ain't banging your mama no more. We get it. Sad story. Sad story. I feel like anyone would be mad. Not even mad, but I feel like anybody would be a little bit sad that, mommy and daddy didn't. I get it. But at the same time, they're people. And I'm assuming OP is an adult. So I guess when we read more, we'll see. But we can't be stuck trying to keep daddy from getting no poontang because you mad that me don't want your mama tang. That poontang. Oh, he wants some no poontang, okay? Let daddy have some poon, okay? I'm stupid as hell. This is going to be so hilarious. I wonder if it'll ever see the light of day for real. We shall see. Hi, I am 21-year-old woman, fairly new to Reddit posting, but I need to know if I'm being the asshole in this situation. So my father recently found a new girlfriend. For context, my mom passed away 2.5 years ago from cancer. Oh, that's a tough one. See, it's not just a separation. Mama on the other side. And I could see, I'm sure you ready. Go. Yeah, all right. See, look. Let me read before I form an opinion. Because reading is fundamental. Okay. Mama passed away 2.5 from cancer, and we took care of her at home. It was discovered in a late stage, so she died within 6 months from the diagnosis. Damn, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, daddy, what you mean? A new girlfriend. Sometimes that's part of the healing process, and I tell my spouse, I should die, I want you to go and be happy. And she's 21 years old. It's not like you got kids. It may be time to go live his life, sister. The girlfriend. Case closed. Wow. No, let's read it. Now, my relationship with my father has never been the best. He was always yelling at us. They argued with my mom constantly, and I really didn't talk to him as a child. I have an older sister, 7 years older than me. She was always much closer to him, and they were complete opposites. When my mom passed away, I was 18, and by the time I turned 19, I moved out with my boyfriend simply because I knew that me staying at home with my dad and sister wouldn't work. I keep in contact with him. I call him once a week, and occasionally we see each other at family gatherings, or he just comes by for some coffee. We have family group chats, my aunts, uncles, cousins, and he's very active and posts every day anything that comes to his mind. But over the weekend, he sends us a couple of videos from a music festival where he apparently went with some women. I found that out because in one of the videos, there was this woman sitting in his tent, and later on he texted the group chat that he was forced to dance. Haha. I was immediately sick. I knew it would come sooner or later, but I'm not ready for this. I couldn't stop thinking about it for 2 days. So I picked up the phone and I called him. I asked him who he was there with. He said the woman's name. Let's call her Jane. I wanted to scream. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, OP. Feel you? I do. I feel out to you. I understand why. But I feel like we as parents, we think that the healing process for other people needs to look or suit us. But while you did lose your mother, your dad also lost his wife. And part of the healing process for him may be trying to find happiness again and trying to find himself again. And that might be dating again. And while maybe as you sat you down, y'all could have had a conversation and not just sprung it on to you. He could have been a little bit more considerate. At the same time, I feel like daddy some grace. You got to give your father some grace, honey. I know that's got to be hard. I can only imagine. Yeah, that's got to be hard. Oh, I just read the next line. Never mind. Fuck that. What you talking about? Jane was my mother's best friend from childhood and my dad's best friend's ex-wife. Never mind. Daddy, what the hell is you doing with Jane? Out of all the fishes in the sea, you picked your dead wife's best friend? I would have been in my grave rolling. I knew it. I knew Jane was not Jane. I knew best friend was a hoe, and I knew daddy was a cheater. Nah, we don't know that. And you know, sometimes grief shit, like bonding or just trauma bonds, you know? We bonding over the of losing a loved one. Bro, yeah, my heart would have dropped. What do you mean that's Jane? What do you mean, father? And wait, so why is the title? I'm not ready to go meet her. I'm ready to go put on them boots. She may have had to see me. Because what do you mean you're with my dad? What do you mean you're with my dad? She got my parents together when they were young. My father also cheated on my mom with Jane right after my older sister was born. Yeah, fuck that. I'm not gonna. No, you're not the asshole. I started off with this whole, mama pussy ain't good, mom. Fuck that. Fuck Jane. Hoes and some bitches. And I would not be meeting with not a soul. Y'all can actually kiss my ass for even bringing that up, to think I was going to begin to meet with best friend after she already cheated. Already was sneaking around before this. After the older sister was, postpartum. Oh, you cheated with my friend, but somehow we all still best friends. I don't know what happened there, but whatever. And now you coming out, my mama done passed away from cancer. And you talking about, hold on, y'all. After my mother, you're telling me after my mama passed away from cancer, we're sad. We're devastated. Mama gone. You lay down. You take your old raggedy ass over to my mom's best friend that you already had an affair with. And you say it so callously on the phone. Like that shit wouldn't rip my heart out. What are we talking about, bro? No, seriously, what the hell are we talking about, bro? People have me fucked. This is why. I can't believe that shit. I can't believe it. All right, let's finish it off because I'm almost done with my makeup. Okay. Let's get. So they cheated together after the older sister was born. My father, on the other hand, always praised her when I would praise the best friend when she was little. Wonderful woman she is, and that's why I know her name. So when I heard her name now, I wanted to scream and cry at the same time, but I didn't say a thing and let him talk about how wonderful the weekend was, and I was just frozen on my couch. The whole family is supportive of my dad, saying that it's great that he's moving on with his life, but I just can't accept this fact. I hate them both for doing that to my mother. Me too, girl, me too. You, I, and your daddy. I just can't come to another talking about them like nothing happened and to be friendly with her. It just feels like betrayal. I don't know what to do because at the end of the day, it is his decision and he has the right to find a girlfriend and move on no matter what his daughter thinks. I'm crying posting this because I feel horrible. So am I the asshole for being mad at my father and refusing to talk to his new girlfriend? Hell no. I ain't gonna lie, that shit would have broke my heart. That would have absolutely broken my heart. And I do think eventually that you probably want to find a way to rekindle a relationship with your father. But I do not blame you, not for a minute, not for a second, for being upset. Because I would have been, whoo! Like I said earlier, y'all had to pull me off of her. I don't know if I'm grown enough for that yet. I truly don't know. I don't know. Woo! Lord. Okay, let me set my face. All right, y'all. It is.
Why can't I be in the camera? What about this one I can do?
Hey, bitches. But yeah, y'all, I really want this not be so much pressure. I feel like whenever I start making content, it's always so much pressure to make things perfect and to talk perfectly. But I want to cuss and drink beer with my, you know? So I think that's what my goal is going to be. As thick as possible. You know, that way are set incorrectly. Think I'm prim and prime, then you won't be shocked when I'm not prim and prime. But this was fun. I finally have a day off of my full-time job. So it's wonderful to finally put on some makeup, look like somewhat of a baddie. And you know, read some guests. I'd love it if you guys shared what you think about the stories. I'd love it if you shared what you guys think about the stories in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it or not. I really don't give a fuck if you like it too much, but I am open to suggestions. But yeah, whether you agree or disagree with me, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.